She stole America's heart with a bunny puppet and a voice that stunned the judges.
How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
But what really happened to Darci Lynne Farmer after the confetti fell? Did fame bring her happiness, or did it come with a hidden cost? From painfully shy beginnings to viral stardom, Darci's journey took a turn no one saw coming. The truth behind her life after America's Got Talent will surprise you. Stick around, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Darci Lynne Farmer's story is the kind that seems almost too cinematic to be true. A tale of transformation, talent, and tenacity, all wrapped up in the unassuming package of a girl from Oklahoma who once struggled to look people in the eye. Before the world knew her as the ventriloquist prodigy who could make a puppet sing like an angel, Darci was just a kid with a secret. She was terrified of singing in front of anyone, even her own father. Her shyness was so profound that she'd hide behind her mother, avoid eye contact, and let her voice go unheard. But as with so many great stories, it was the gentle persistence of family that nudged her toward the spotlight. Her father, Clark, encouraged her to sing around the house, coaxing her out of her shell one note at a time. Both Clark and her mother, Misty, saw the spark of something special in their daughter, but they also recognized that she needed a confidence boost. So they did what many parents of shy children do. They signed her up for pageants. It was a gamble, but one that paid off in ways no one could have predicted. At the International Mini Miss Pageant in Las Vegas, Darci not only won her age group with her vocal talents, but she also met someone who would change her life forever. Larissa Bonaquisti, a teenage ventriloquist and pageant winner herself. Larissa became more than just a friend, she became a mentor, introducing Darci to the world of ventriloquism. For Darci, who was still searching for a way to express herself without the paralyzing fear of being seen, ventriloquism was a revelation. It was a way to let her voice soar while hiding behind a puppet, a perfect blend of performance and protection. But not everyone was immediately on board with Darci's new passion. Her mother, Misty, was skeptical at first. "You're a singer, not a ventriloquist," she told her daughter, as recounted in an interview with Parade. But Darci was undeterred. She begged for a puppet of her own, and on her 10th birthday, her persistence paid off. She received her first ventriloquist puppet, whom she named Katie. That puppet wasn't just a toy, it was a key unlocking a world of possibility. Within 2 weeks, Darci was performing at local talent shows, dazzling audiences with her ability to throw her voice and bring characters to life. The next big leap came when Darci learned about auditions for America's Got Talent in Austin, Texas. She pleaded with her parents to take her, and they finally relented. In a move that would change her life, Darci skipped her first day of 7th grade to audition for the show. On May 30, 2017, during the season premiere, she took the stage with her bunny puppet, Petunia, and delivered a performance of Summertime from Porgy and Bess that would go down in AGT history. Her voice was both tender and powerful, harmonizing with Petunia's distinctive rasp in a way that felt almost magical. The audience erupted in a standing ovation, and even Simon Cowell, known for his tough critiques, was visibly impressed. But it was Mel B, the former Spice Girl, who sealed Darci's fate by hitting the golden buzzer, sending her straight to the live shows. That moment was more than just a personal victory, it was a viral sensation. The video of Darci's audition became the most watched in AGT history within just 30 hours, eventually climbing to the 4th spot on YouTube's top trending videos of 2017. Suddenly, Darci was everywhere, her face and voice beaming out from screens across the country. She was no longer just a shy girl from Oklahoma. She was a national phenomenon. As the competition progressed, Darci continued to impress. In her first live performance, she teamed up with Oscar, her mouse puppet, for a soulful rendition of Who's Loving You. The judges and audience were blown away by her versatility and stage presence. In the semifinals, she introduced Edna Dornacher, a sassy, flirtatious character who quickly became a fan favorite. Together, they performed You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, earning another round of thunderous applause. The finals were a whirlwind of excitement and nerves. Darci brought out both Petunia and Oscar for a rendition of With a Little Help from My Friends, a performance that was equal parts heartwarming and hilarious. Even Simon Cowell couldn't contain his enthusiasm, predicting that Darci would win the whole thing. And he was right. In a dramatic finale, Darci was crowned the winner of America's Got Talent, sharing the stage with legendary ventriloquist Terry Fader for a duet of Anything You Can Do. Confetti rained down, and Darci's life changed forever. But the story didn't end there. In fact, it was just beginning. Winning AGT came with a $1 million prize, a staggering sum for anyone, let alone a 12-year-old. But as Darci soon learned, the reality of winning such a prize is more complicated than it seems. The money is typically paid out as an annuity over 40 years, or as a lump sum with significant tax deductions. Still, for Darci, the win was about more than just money. Her first thoughts were of giving back. She donated a portion of her winnings to her church's mission program, bought her mother a new dishwasher, and adopted a pug puppy she'd always wanted. Fame came fast and furious. Suddenly, Darci was in demand everywhere. She appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show, where she charmed the audience with her quick wit and ventriloquism skills. She teamed up with comedy legend Jeff Dunham for a Halloween special, The Haunted House on Dunham Hill, blending her puppets with his iconic characters for a riotous good time. She performed with Terry Fader at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and joined the Capella group Pentatonics for their holiday special, A Very Pentatonics Christmas. But perhaps the biggest change was the launch of her own national tour, Darci Lynne and Friends Live. What started as a handful of shows quickly ballooned into a 52-date extravaganza, with stops all over the country. Audiences flocked to see her, eager to witness the magic they'd seen on TV in person. The tour was such a hit that it spawned a special holiday edition, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree with Darci Lynne and Friends, complete with festive decorations and heartwarming performances. Despite her busy schedule, Darci remained grounded. She made the decision to switch from public school to homeschooling, allowing her to balance her burgeoning career with her education. Her friends and family treated her much the same as before, helping her stay connected to her roots. Even as she traveled the country and rubbed elbows with celebrities, Darci never lost sight of where she came from. The year after her AGT win was a blur of performances, interviews, and charitable work. She appeared on Today, performed at the Grand Ole Opry, and even took the stage at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. She returned to America's Got Talent as a guest performer, dazzling the audience once again with her unique blend of ventriloquism and singing. She also found time to give back, participating in the Starkey Hearing Foundation Gala and other charitable events. But fame, as always, came with its own set of challenges. The demands of touring, performing, and maintaining a public image were intense, especially for someone so young. There were sacrifices, missed school events, time away from friends, and the constant pressure to live up to expectations. Privacy became a luxury, and Darci had to learn how to navigate the sometimes harsh glare of the spotlight. Still, she persevered. In 2019, she returned to AGT for America's Got Talent, The Champions, competing against some of the best acts from around the world. With Oscar by her side, she delivered a show-stopping medley of Nutbush City Limits and Proud Mary, earning a spot in the top 3. She was brought back as a wild card, performing O Mio Babino Caro with Petunia and leaving the judges speechless. In the grand finale, she teamed up with Muppets puppeteer Bill Barretta for a duet of Can't Smile Without You, proving once again that her talent was no fluke. Darci's career continued to evolve. She launched a new tour, Darci Lynne and Friends, fresh out of the box, and joined the Barbie Be Anything tour to inspire young girls to dream big. She performed at We Day events in Washington, D.C., and Vancouver, spreading messages of empowerment and community service. She made guest appearances on shows like All That, Pickler and Ben, and Steve, showcasing her versatility and sense of humor. In 2020, Darci embraced new opportunities. She performed on The Kelly Clarkson Show, joined Nickelodeon's Unfiltered as a panelist, and returned to All That as a musical guest. She continued to hone her craft, experimenting with new characters, songs, and styles. Her social media presence grew, with nearly 5 million TikTok followers tuning in for behind-the-scenes glimpses of her life, from band rehearsals to impromptu hairbrush concerts. But Darci wasn't content to rest on her laurels. In 2022, she made her acting debut in the musical drama A Cowgirl's Song, playing Brooke, a former barrel racer struggling to return to the rodeo after an injury. The film, which also starred Cheryl Ladd and Savannah LeMay, was a chance for Darci to stretch her creative muscles. She co-wrote the song Just Breathe for the soundtrack, using its message as inspiration during challenging scenes. She also appeared in the biopic Reagan, playing a swimmer rescued by a young Ronald Reagan, portrayed by Dennis Quaid. As she entered adulthood, Darci continued to push herself artistically. She headlined the Heard on Heard Music Festival in Edmond, Oklahoma, wowing the crowd with her singing, ventriloquism, and guitar skills. She announced new tour dates, performed at the Franklin Fair in Washington, and kept her fans engaged with regular updates on Instagram and TikTok. Her performances became more eclectic, blending rock, country, and pop influences. In a memorable collaboration, she and Petunia joined Long Island rockers Adam and the Metal Hawks for a rendition of Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive, proving that ventriloquism could rock just as hard as any band. Through it all, Darci remained remarkably grounded. Her social media was a mix of professional highlights and candid moments with family and friends. She prioritized her education, balancing her career with her studies and personal growth. Her family remained her anchor, providing support and guidance as she navigated the complexities of fame. What sets Darci apart isn't just her talent, it's her resilience, humility, and authenticity. She's managed to turn early fame into a sustainable, multifaceted career without losing sight of who she is. She's used her platform to inspire others, give back to her community, and encourage young people to pursue their dreams. She's faced challenges head-on, from the pressures of touring to the loss of privacy, and emerged stronger for it. Today, Darci Lynne Farmer is more than just a ventriloquist or a singer. She's a role model, an inspiration, and a testament to the power of perseverance. Her journey from shy child to superstar is a reminder that with the right mix of talent, determination, and support, anything is possible. She continues to perform, create, and inspire, always looking for new ways to connect with her audience and push the boundaries of her art. So what's next for Darci Lynne Farmer? If her past is any indication, the possibilities are endless. She's hinted at new music, more acting roles, and even bigger tour. Her fans eagerly await each new project, knowing that whatever she does, it will be infused with the same passion, humor, and heart that made her a star in the first place. As we look back on Darci's journey, it's clear that her story is far from over. She's already accomplished more than most people do in a lifetime, but she's just getting started. Whether she's on stage with a puppet, in the studio recording a new song, or simply sharing a laugh with her family, Darci Lynne Farmer continues to captivate and inspire. Her story is a testament to the power of dreams, the importance of staying true to oneself, and the magic that happens when talent meets opportunity. Now we turn to you, our viewers. What do you think sets Darci Lynne apart in the world of ventriloquism and entertainment? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into her inspiring journey, don't forget to hit the like button. Darci's story is one of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of creativity. A story that reminds us all to keep dreaming, keep striving, and never be afraid to let our voices be heard, even if it's through the mouth of a puppet. But let's not stop there. Let's dig even deeper, because Darci's journey is filled with moments and details that deserve the spotlight. For instance, did you know that her audition video for AGT not only broke records, but also inspired a new generation of young ventriloquists? After her win, ventriloquism classes and puppet sales saw a noticeable uptick, with kids across the country eager to follow in her footsteps. Darci became a symbol of what's possible when you embrace your quirks and turn them into strengths. Her impact wasn't limited to the stage. Darci used her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart, from supporting children's hospitals to raising awareness about hearing loss. She participated in charity events, visited schools, and used her voice, both literally and figuratively, to make a difference. Her generosity and kindness earned her admiration not just from fans, but from fellow performers and industry veterans. Behind the scenes, Darci worked tirelessly to hone her craft. She spent hours practicing new routines, developing new characters, and perfecting her singing and ventriloquism techniques. She collaborated with coaches, writers, and musicians to keep her performances fresh and engaging. Her work ethic was legendary, and it showed in every show, every interview, every social media post. As she grew older, Darci faced new challenges. The transition from child star to adult performer is notoriously difficult, but she navigated it with grace. She experimented with new styles, took creative risks, and refused to be pigeonholed. She embraced her evolving identity, sharing her journey with fans and inviting them to grow alongside her. Her family remained a constant source of support. Her parents, Clark and Misty, managed her career with care, ensuring that she had the freedom to pursue her passions while maintaining a sense of normalcy. Her brothers, Nate, Dalton, and Nick, kept her grounded, reminding her that at the end of the day, she was still just Darci from Oklahoma. Darci's influence extended beyond the stage and screen. She became a sought-after speaker, sharing her story at conferences, schools, and community events. She spoke candidly about overcoming shyness, dealing with pressure, and staying true to oneself. Her message resonated with audiences of all ages, inspiring countless people to pursue their own dreams. Her artistic ambitions continued to expand. She took up guitar, learned to write songs, and explored new genres of music. She collaborated with other artists, from country stars to rock bands, always looking for new ways to challenge herself and delight her fans. Her performances became more elaborate, incorporating choreography, multimedia elements, and audience interaction. Darci's journey was not without its setbacks. There were moments of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion. The demands of fame sometimes felt overwhelming, and the pressure to constantly deliver could be intense. But through it all, Darci remained resilient. She leaned on her family, her faith, and her love of performing to get through the tough times. Her fans played a crucial role in her journey. Their unwavering support, encouragement, and enthusiasm fueled her passion and kept her motivated. Darci made a point of connecting with her fans, responding to messages, signing autographs, and taking selfies at every opportunity. She understood that her success was built on the love and loyalty of those who believed in her. As she entered her 20s, Darci's career showed no signs of slowing down. She continued to tour, record music, and explore new creative avenues. She hinted at future projects, from original albums to television specials, always keeping her fans guessing and excited for what's next. Darci's legacy is already secure. She's inspired a new generation of performers, broken down barriers for young women in entertainment, and proven that talent, hard work, and authenticity are a winning combination. Her story is a reminder that dreams can come true, but they require courage, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the life and career of Darci Lynne Farmer, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey. The highs, the lows, the triumphs, and the challenges. Darci's story is far from over, and if her past is any indication, the best is yet to come. Whether she's on stage with a puppet, in the studio recording a new song, or simply sharing a laugh with her family, Darci Lynne Farmer continues to captivate and inspire. Her story is a testament to the power of dreams, the importance of staying true to oneself, and the magic that happens when talent meets opportunity. And now it's your turn. What part of Darci's journey resonated with you the most? Do you have a favorite performance, a memorable moment, or a personal connection to her story? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Darci's journey is a reminder to us all. Never stop dreaming, never stop striving, and never be afraid to let your voice be heard, even if it's through the mouth of a puppet.